All plugged in. Good afternoon and welcome to Clarity. My name's Barbara Gray and this is our dear friend Paul Church.
Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Yeah, and what a busy Monday this has been. So come on in, pull up a seat. It's a Poppet party.
It is indeed, and what a party it's going to be.
So today we're going to be looking at those beautiful poppets by Marina Fedotova, the stamps and postcards and toppers.
Printed toppers, yeah.
Yeah. And then tomorrow you and Lou are going to be
groovy and parchment poppets as well tomorrow. Yes.
Lovely. So 2 days of perfect poppets. And don't forget, we've got some irresistible prices as well, haven't we?
Indeed, yeah, definitely. And lovely Gracie is in the room with you. So if you've got any questions, she's there to help. She'll pop the show page up for you for all the details, because we've got various different configurations and everything is available individually as well.
So you've built a show, so it's like for one-stop shopping.
Yes.
Everything that we're looking at today here in the on TV, on Clarity Social TV, is in one place. So Paul, talk us through, where would our friends find it?
So if you go to the website, which is details across the bottom, which is claritycraft.com, and there's a button that says Clarity TV show page. If you click in there, then you'll find everything that's on offer during the course of this hour. And that will change when we do our next show. So that'll be there until tomorrow when we do the next show at 2 o'clock with lovely Louise. And what it means is that you can go in there, you can peruse through it and you think, right, do I want this? Do I want that? Do I want the bundles? Do I want them individually? Because we have an hour, we can't show everything. So it's all there for you to have a look at later on or during the course of the hour.
And is that the same place where our friends will find our digital downloads?
So our digital downloads are available in our catch up and craft area on the website, and that's got the full history since we started doing that, which was in October of last year. So there's a full history. You can go back and watch the video. You can download the demonstrations, and Barb's prepared 2 lovely little demos for this hour. And you can also click the link that will take you straight to that shop page as well.
Because it's Mini Makes Monday, as it always is on a Monday, we decided to, when we're looking at the poppets today, we're going to look at the little poppets.
Yes.
So we've got some fantastic artwork. But in that place that you were talking about, you've also loaded the larger stamps.
The A6 square ones as well.
So even they are actually quite cute, small.
Yeah, I mean, when we say mini, it's just not, it's not an 8x8 card, is it?
No, but what we'll do is we'll show you a comparison with different pieces of artwork just so that you can really get a good idea of the size difference.
Definitely.
Because let's face it, size does matter.
I was waiting for that. I knew that was coming.
So if we have a look at the 2 cards, they're very simple. I just want to show you what we're going to look at today. These are the 2 very easy little mini makes that I want to go through with you. Now the size is obviously it's smaller than the picture here, but it gives you a very good indication. And both of these little cards, just think of them as vehicles for lots of tricks and tips.
Absolutely.
And we'll be looking at the embedders, we'll be looking at sticky ink, and we'll be looking at the different mediums that sticky ink works with.
Super.
But the point being that is the 2 downloads, and the whole idea is, and this is what we try to do with every TV show, is it will tell you exactly what the date was. So you'll always be able to see this at a glance.
Yeah, and if you download them and print them off, then you can put them in a folder and you can always refer back to it as well.
And you'll see that it says when it was, what date it was, what was made, which will trigger your memory. And you'll be able to think, oh yeah, I remember she was talking about how to make a dress look white, and I'll show you how to do that. Then because you stamp in white on white, you know, how do you make the dress look white? So I'll show you how to do that. And then what was used, you can see here, this is exactly in both cards, you can see exactly what was used to make the card.
So it's like a little shopping list, isn't it? And if it's on your computer, when you access it, you can click the product underneath and it will take you straight there as well.
There you go.
Super.
So those are the downloads. And then now before we start, our friends are coming in.
They are.
So
indeed.
This morning in the shack, I know there's no flies on us.
No, absolutely not.
This morning in the shack, we were looking at those triangle trees. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Hands up who was with us.
I was there.
I was
Triangle
there
trees on
too.
parchment.
And so I thought what the whole idea is, this is a kind of a 2-week session, isn't it? And the whole idea was that we cut out triangles out of a piece of tracing paper, and then we used the bits that we cut out to mask, etc. And true to form, Jazz and I got together just before we went live, actually, and we've already made the masks for you. So if you want to use the masks, you'll see there's a set of 3 of them, and we've got small, medium, and large.
Nice. And you've also put some additional little bits and pieces on there as well.
Well, one thing that I want to point out is as well, because this is so important, the inside and the outside are separate. So each of the triangles is boxed off. So if you wanted to colour in as you're going to, for example, on the artwork,
was like your tracing paper, wasn't it?
Exactly. Then you would need this piece here, wouldn't you?
Yes.
This bit, that bit there. So you get this piece to cover up the outside to make the mask. And then of course, if you're covering up the one at the front to add another one at the back,
just
then
like
you need
this morning with that green one.
Then you need this piece. Well, you need that bit at the front actually to do the green
one in the back.
Yeah. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, then maybe tune back into the shack. Where would our friends find that?
On Clarity YouTube page, if you go to the live area and you just put in the shack, but you'll see the latest one there. So that was from this morning. So do you want this one that's got the item number on it? For
Good
our
idea.
friends that
Good
would
idea.
like to purchase those. And the item number is 31907. It's £9.75 plus you get your club discounts as well. So if you're a Diamond Club member, you'll be paying £8.29, which when you think the reusability of the masks.
And also when you start looking at what we can do with these, I mean, I just touched on it this morning and gave you a really kind of intro demo so that we can crack on with the infill tomorrow. But once you've got these triangle masks, it does make for a much easier process.
Definitely.
The thing is like I said this morning, you know, there's a lot to be said, you know, Velcro and tying your laces. There's a lot to be said for knowing how to tie your laces. But then once you've learned how to tie your laces, then Velcro is the way to go.
Definitely. And especially with something like that it is, and it's reusable.
Yeah.
And it's fine to use a tracing paper, but when you've got something like that.
So if you're up for it and you want to make your life a little bit easier, you've got 2 choices. You can cut them all out of the tracing paper like we did this morning, or you can treat yourself to the trees.
And that's got the added bonus that you've got some little landscapes in there as well.
Yeah, we've added landscapes at the bottom. You can see here all these little lines. Everywhere where you see a black line is a cut. So then that, for example, let me just grab that. Just talk among yourselves. I mean, yeah. There we go, you see.
There we go.
So that piece there, you see, has got a little curve on it. So you can start to build landscapes. This one here has got a different curve on it. So you can see how this is the set that you had in front of you, isn't it? So you can see here.
Yeah. So this one's the prototypes because they were so quick, these ones. And then we've tweaked it even further, haven't we?
We have. We've added another.
So we've done it on this one, but it's nice to have the different sections on them.
That's it.
And you've got, there we go.
So you can see how the different masks, they cut really nicely. Yeah. So you've got hills, you've got landscapes, and you've got the triangle trees. You've also got moons, and we're changing this a little bit because I want the inside and the outside of the stars.
Yeah.
So they'll come to you boxed out, so to speak. So there you go. I just wanted to mention that we're on it like a car bonnet. 31907.
And it's
just in case you want to join in. If you want to join in, but you want to go easy, then that's the way to go.
Absolutely.
Good.
So I'm going to bring some details up on the side of the screen, and we're going to start off with our Christmas mini poppets. And this is what the 2 demos are using, is this because obviously when you posted the blog this morning, it was 31 days. And I'm thinking, oh no, 31 days. Where the time
Crack
goes.
on.
Crack on. Crackers and crack on indeed. So you can see here for the minis, the item number is 70365. Should be £20.99. You've got a £6.30 saving, which is 30% saving.
30% off.
30%. Bringing it down to £14.69.
Plus your club.
Plus your club discount.
Discounts.
So it means if you're a Diamond Club member, where you belong to all 3 clubs, it brings it down to £12.49.
And so instead of £19.99, it's £12.
Instead of £20.99, it's £12.49. So you've
wow.
got
Okay.
£8.50 saving.
Okay.
So,
now let me just get this right, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different little poppet sets like this, haven't we?
we have
Which we're going to go through. So the price, so that you don't have to repeat yourself, is the same for all 5 of them.
Yeah.
So that's worth knowing, because you're
Definitely.
pretty much nearly on half price there, aren't you?
Yeah, especially if you're club saving
yeah,
as well.
exactly.
So
well, let's have a look at the first one.
Okie dokie. So
because these are so lovely.
And you also get the lovely colour insert in them as well for some inspiration.
Yeah, that's lovely too. So you can see really they're Pergamano. We loaded these against Pergamano.
Yeah.
These are illustrations. The original illustrations are from Marina Fedotova, great Russian artist.
And she did some fantastic artwork for Pergamano before we purchased it, didn't she?
Yeah, I'm just worried that this is going to... there you go. Sorry. Right, so you can see here, these were the original Christmas ones, which are so beautiful, aren't they?
They are.
I feel like I'm over too far this way. Don't know what's up with this camera. Not to worry.
It's because the L's in, that's why.
Ah, okay.
Which don't have in the shot.
That's it. Oh, that's right. So we've got our Pergamano poppets. These are all peas, pumpkin, pud, prue, pearl, presh, paloma.
I remember when you was naming all the original collections.
Cool, we did have a laugh doing these, didn't we? And when you look at the artwork, the thing about them is, let's just indulge this a little bit closer. Because when you have a look at these, you'll see they're very sketchy.
Yes.
And that makes for a really easy colour. Because the Marina, obviously, she sketched them in with a pen.
Yeah.
So they're very hand-drawn, not computer generated.
All, no.
So you can see just how beautiful these are. And the colour inspiration comes with the kits as well. So it really gives you a great... yeah, just great artwork.
And if you wanted a comparison of size, because we know how important size is,
there we go.
Is your A6 version. We'll just move over a little bit. There's your A6 version.
Right.
A6 square.
Yep.
And then there
is your little one.
Little bijou one.
So you can see that in this set, you're going to get all 6 characters in one A5 set. And they don't lose any of the detail.
No.
I'm going to show you mine, right? Well loved, well loved and well used. But these are the ones I'm going to use. And yeah, they do look a little bit like they're polymer.
But they still work.
But they work like a charm. So I just want to show you, I'm going to use my really old stamps, but they work beautifully. That's, yeah. That
goes back to the quality of the stamps.
It does indeed. So, so this is the first set.
Yeah.
70635. These are the Christmas ones.
They're the Christmas ones.
Shall we have a little look at some artwork?
Yeah, there we go. I'll hand this over to you, and then we'll do a sweep to the.
Okay. So let's take a look here. Happy Christmas. So you can see all of them in a round there. Very, very lovely. Elaine Milner. Just love the way that's been put together.
And you could do this with any of the characters, not just the Christmas ones.
That's right. Sheila Metzeler. So that's a really nice one of those stepper cards, which is nice, isn't it?
It's lovely.
Love the way that's been
colorways.
Yeah, that's really nice. This is another great one by Jane Telford. Little box. So our little 4x4-inch boxes that we've just done. This would be lovely. Look at that. How pretty is that?
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, so you've got, this is the size of these little fellas, and you can see here there are 6 of them. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. And then the greetings on there. So that's very beautiful in a little box. That would work really nicely in our new boxes. This is another gorgeous one by Julie Dunn. Maybe we come in a little bit closer on these so we can see them better.
Okay. I'll slide those to one side, or
yeah. Actually, I just want to get that out again. So let's have another little closer up look of the colouring. So you can see just how gorgeous that's been done. Yeah,
A little
very
bit
nice.
of Perga glitter on there as well.
Which we'll have a look at later.
Yeah.
We'll talk about mapping pens and how to get a really good... You can see there's a little bit of bling on that one as well.
I think with Christmas, you've got to, haven't you, really?
Yeah, I think they've all added a bit of bling here. Julie Dunn, really nice. Sheila Metzeler. So you can see just how pretty these are.
Pretty in pink, isn't it?
Sheila again in teal. So you can use them on their own or you can use them together, but they are very, very lovely. This is a great one, Dee Paramore. You can see there's so much around the outside, but there's just a little Paloma in the center, which is interesting. Sam Crow gone very grungy.
It works, doesn't it?
Works really nicely, doesn't it?
Works whether you're going crisp and clean, or whether you go grungy,
or just cute and twee look. So layering all the time.
Stamp board shapes.
Yeah, really lovely the way this has been done, layered up, boxes on boxes on boxes, a bit like those easy layout plates. So there you go. That's the first set. 70365.
Where would you like to go next? Do you want to go flower?
Whatever you think. I would say we go to the elves. They're Christmassy, aren't they?
Yeah, we'll go to the sprites. There we go. Bring the details in on that one.
These are lovely.
The screen.
So once again, we can go in on the sprites. So these are quite Christmassy as well. And you can see here.
It's the pixies. Apologies. They're the pixies with those ones.
They're the pixies, are they?
Because they're the little hats. I remember now. The hats with the pixie hats.
Pixie hats. So these are really lovely. And they kind of work for Christmas, but they also work for birthdays and celebrations. So 12026 on that one.
So you've still got all those savings on there as well, and your beautiful colour inspiration.
And then if we have a look at them, we can see here Maddie, Melody, it's the little pixies, Mia, Maisie, Monique, and Mel.
Nice.
Really lovely, aren't they? Really lovely.
Bit of artwork here.
So let's take a look at some artwork.
Yeah, it's just a few pieces there.
I think you'll find that they all work so beautifully. So this is, there you go. Isn't that just beautiful? So we're using some designer paper, Jane Telford, and she's just popped them on the designer paper with a little white Posca pen.
Yeah.
Nice. This is a Sonia Goodliff mixed media. So you can see there are three there with loads of
bloom stencil.
Yeah,
wasn't it, that
Eileen likes
last week.
But you can see here just how effective, and these are our stickers, aren't they?
They are, yes. The birthday and Christmas ones.
Very nice indeed.
Yeah.
So that one there is 12026.
That's your Pixies mini Poppet collection.
Okay.
So
that's 1, 2, number 3 coming up. Oh, this is lovely. So this one is
the
sprites. Okay, these are the ones with the cheeky shoes on as well.
Maeve.
Yeah, that's right, Maeve.
There she is. With
Maeve.
attitude.
Jim's daughter's called Maeve.
It's her birthday today.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow. Happy birthday, Maeve. Maya, Millie, Molly, Meg, and Mabel. Mabel with the frog.
Yeah, they've all got these. You've got a flying frog there.
And just for your information, they are separate stamps. So the little squirrel these are separate. You can see that. And it's important because that means that these are very useful as little assets. Around. Yeah, exactly.
Definitely.
So that there is in colour. You can see how cute they are.
On that one.
And they're all very different as well.
They are. I mean, you can see they've been by the same person, but it's just beautiful to sort of see the artwork on there. So we'll zoom in on that now.
So let's just take a look at the artwork. And then, you can see here, it doesn't matter whether you add colour or keep it like that. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Embedders, I love this font, this die. I just think it's the best. But I know we haven't got it anymore, have we?
No, not at the moment. Next Christmas.
That's all right, though. Can't do it all. There we go.
Okay. So that's that collection. And then flower.
This is a lovely one. These are the original ones. I like these. Yeah. This was a real birthday celebration one, wasn't it? So you can see here, these are the P's again. Pippa, Primrose, Posy, Petunia, Petal. These two are very much garden girls, weren't they? And you can see from the printout, I'm sure you will remember these two. Really lovely. But you're getting all 6 of these for £14.69.
And if you're a club member, it's £12.
£12.
The little fish.
Yep. Yep.
Sometimes it's the little details you don't
It
see
is
until you
really
start to add the
lovely.
colour.
Really lovely. And then as far as artwork goes, let's just show you a couple of bits of artwork. I'm keen to love that. I'm keen to get started on the demos because it's already 20 past. You know what it's like, Paul.
I know, it's one.
But I just wanted to show you. This is the fourth one, is it?
Yep, that's
Love
the fourth
that.
one.
Look how gentle that is with
that
that little
drop
girl.
out on the thing. So we might have had a blue screen at home, but the voice carries on.
Ah, I wonder what that's all about then.
I don't know if it's the
this is what happened to me in the shack this morning too.
It's weird. It's as if restream. It carries on broadcasting with the sound.
Yeah.
And it goes blue for like a second, and then it comes back, but the sound carries on. So it's weird. So we'll get Mr. Jim on that.
I don't think it's us though.
No, I think it is the software that's streaming it out.
Yeah. So that one is the birthday poppets. Let's just check. 70388. It's on your screens at the moment. That's the birthday one.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, massive. Okay.
And
then the last one.
This is the Whimsy collection.
Oh, these are the little. Yeah, I love these ones as well. The toadstool and the little girl doing the cleaning, little Polly.
With the cleaning.
She looks to me like she's. I don't know why. I feel like she's dusting, but she isn't.
With the squirrel.
I don't know.
Animals.
Why do I always think that she looks like she's got a little apron on? She does to me.
Yeah.
Right, Polly, Pippin, Ping, Peach, Pixie, and Pia. Right, Pia. No.
Oh goodness me!
You think we
it's
were
been
married?
A long day, and it's only Monday.
Right, so there you go. There they are in all their pretty glory. I love these ones, and I tell you what, for £12.50 or whatever you said,
£12.49. Yeah,
staggering.
I know.
There we go. Let's have a look at some of this artwork. So pretty. Love that.
That's that
Debbie
trick
McMullen.
that you do with the paper strips,
isn't that good?
Yeah.
This is a nice one as well. Carol P. Love it. Heart stencil. These are so pretty, aren't they? That was a Japan one, Sheila Metzeler.
Yeah.
Nice.
Lovely. And it was nice this morning, that stencil you showed off in the club. And stencils are definitely, I think, the way to go, sort of, I think, in the coming year, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, absolutely.
And the stencil club.
The December club.
December club for the stencils. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous.
And I do know that in the shop, the show shop, we've also added the A6 square ones, the larger ones. Yeah. So I just wanted to show you a couple of really lovely samples using them.
The Christmas ones, yeah.
Yeah, they're very nice. Let's just show you a couple of these lovely samples. So you can see they're exactly the same, but they're just a number bigger. So if I kind of pop this next to it, you can see it's the same size card, friends.
Yeah.
Still a mini make, still a 5x5. Interesting, huh? Or you can take those cards and you can turn them into really deluxe masterpieces with the layering. Absolutely gorgeous. There's another really lovely one with stencils around the outside,
You can stamp on parchment.
Stamp on parchment looks so gorgeous. Yeah. Little bit of glitter there. I'm sure you can see that.
A little bit of white work.
Take a look at that. But I just wanted a bit of lace around the outside. So pretty.
Really nice.
And then this one, I blooming love this. Carol Pankstello. Look at that. And I'll just see if this camera will take this one. Look, it is such a delight. And you can do this.
It's the splattering, isn't it?
It's the splatter, yeah. Isn't that just gorgeous?
And the drop shadow on that.
Really gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful. Now for the A6 square bundles, you have a £15.28 saving on 6 of them.
Do you?
So you're paying, instead of paying £50.94, you're going to pay £35.66.
Wow.
If you're a club member, for example, if you belong to all 3 clubs, then it brings it down to £30.31. And there's the same bundles of the A6 squares in all of those different character collections.
Okay.
From your Christmas to your flower to your whimsy to all of the 6 we've shown in the Bijou version.
You're still saving a lot of money.
Well, yeah, £15.28 as a non-club member.
Excellent.
30%.
So the designs are exactly the same. The characters are available individually.
Yeah.
But they're still mini. They're still cute. And we just went even cuter.
They've got an elegant cuteness to them.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah.
So what I was going to do, I've got a couple of demos I want to show, but I'm using them to show off the stamps. But I'm also going to show, as we go along, it's about finishing, isn't it?
Yes.
So the first thing I want to do is just shine a little light on our clarity embedders.
Yeah.
So if I show you which ones I'm going to go to, let's just go out a little bit. It seems really close. So I'm going to use the clarity embedders, and Paul's got the closed set 31428.
So they're all in the show page and available for you, and they've got 30% off as well.
Have they?
Yeah.
Wow. What's going on?
I know. Well, it's Monday. It's Monday.
30% off on these is great.
It is really good value.
So let's just have a look what we've got in this packet here, because if you're wondering what it's all about. Now that black paper, I put that in there myself just because I need it. But what we've got here is sets of these stencils. We've got a geo template, which I'm going to show you in a moment.
Yeah.
And then it's like we've got a double, we're doubling up here. So I just want to show you on the nested ones, just in case you're wondering, because you've got inside and outside. So we've got those two that are the same side, but the inside is different. You can see that, can't you? In fact, I think I'll take that away because that makes more sense, doesn't it? So you've got, I'll come back to that. So you can see those two make sense. Then this one fits in there. Ignore my writing on here. I don't know. I can't even remember why I did it. There'd be a good reason.
There was a reason at the time.
There was a reason at the time. But I use them all the time. And you can see that each one of these, so what you're getting in that pack is two stencils in effect.
Yeah.
It's not just one stencil nested.
No, and they are different sizes
all
to
different
the original square and rectangle.
Oh, very much so.
They sit within them.
But these work so well. And so let's say, for example, I'm going to use our 3.5 by 3.5 inch. So if we take a look at these cards here, the two that I'm going to use, you'll see that I'm using 3.5 inch. I think Christmas is the one time where you do batch make cards,
definitely,
you know, which is where these little sets of stamps are brilliant, because you've got 6 different designs
on each set.
So you've got loads of different mix and match ability there. So we've got our 3.5. We're definitely going to use that.
Yeah.
And then what? Just so that you know where I got the coloured card from in the back. That's our 4x4 inch.
Yeah.
Companion papers. Thank you, Paul. These are great.
There's 3 different options available. You've got Amazonia 31696. You've got Rainbow River 31697. And then you've got Shenandoah 31698. So
let me just hold that thought for a minute. We've got 48 sheets, double-sided, 24 colours. So in other words, if you take one like that, it'll be that on that side, it's that on that side.
Yeah.
So you always got choices of, you know, which ones do you like? You know, there's going to be something there.
And they've also got 30% off as well.
Oh.
Everything on the show page, unless it's brand new, like the Polychromos that we only launched last week.
Or
the new
tree stencils, the tree mask.
Yeah, or your tree masks. Everything on that show page has got 30% off.
That's very good.
It is.
Very good. I don't know why I'm surprised. It was my idea. I know. She deserves an Oscar.
We're getting called names by lovely Grace. So, but we can take it.
Okay. So let's have a look. We got those two. So now we know where we're going. So this is the one that I want to use. So let's just humour me here.
Okay.
I've looked and I've decided that that's the one that works the best.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll put that there. And then all these, I'll just put them back in the bag.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's worth hanging on to all these little bits, because you never know when you're going to use them. The thing about nested is you can go inside and outside on these. But just for the sake of argument, I'm going to go around the outside like that. You can see that really
how
well.
They're traditionally used.
What way it works.
Yeah.
Right. So now it's like, do you stamp first and then do that? It's always, the question is, do you do the embedding first and then stamp, or do you do the stamping and then the embedding? Me personally, I always, whenever I stamp, I think, I wish I'd done the embedding first.
For positioning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can decide what stamp you're going to use.
Yeah.
But I always find I always go gung-ho, go straight to the stamp, bish, bosh, bish. And then I think,
And then when you come to put the embedder on, it's
I wish
not
I'd
in the
put
right
it somewhere
position.
else, because then I've got a message, I've got a word I want to put in.
Yeah.
So straddle, let's go back a bit, right? And you'll see, if we look at these two, right? This is exactly the process here. Let's just push that to one side. We'll get to it. But this is exactly what I want to explain. So if you look at these two, you can see here, I put her bang in the middle, right? And then afterwards, I could have kicked myself.
Right.
Because I thought, right, okay, this is all right. I've put this on low tack tape so that
you can reposition.
I can reposition it. But then I thought, right, if I wanted to stamp on that, where am I going to stamp? I've put her bang in the middle. If I put her down a little bit, like this one, then I'd have had room to put
at the top.
Yeah. So this time I used a rub-on.
Yeah.
So that, I could have used a stamp. But the point is, because I stuck her bang in the middle, which you do, don't you? You take a bit of card, you go, right, bosh. And then where are you going after that?
Yeah.
So the only thing that I was going to suggest is that you can stamp onto a little piece of card, use the matching background, and then you can go over the top of the embedded, and it looks
gives
lovely.
It another look, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's sitting outside the frame.
If you want to stay inside, then you need to drop her down or take her up, so you've given yourself room. To put the stamp image in. Once you've done this, you see, I could put now, if I moved her up a little bit, then she could have been stamped there. That would look nice there then. Do you see what I mean? Or you could straddle that like that, and that would look really good, but she needs to go up a bit.
Up a little bit.
She's in the wrong place. So this is kind of composition things.
Yeah.
Right, but the one thing that hasn't moved is the embedder. So, point being,
she's got to move.
Yeah. Do the embedder first, and then decide where you're going to put it.
Especially, as you say, if you want to put a sentiment on there. If you don't want to put the sentiment on the front, you want to put it on the inside, then different story. But
normally you want to put it on the front though.
Yeah.
Especially on a little mini mate. Okie dokie.
Right.
So let's take this, and then let's see what we've got. So back to this. So I've got my little 3.5 by 3.5.
Yeah.
And this is where you can see, if you wanted to use a larger larger card, you see, this is where the Geo template comes in really well for positioning.
Okay.
Right. So I know that's bang in the middle now. I mean, I can eyeball it, but I could also use, you see the lines here, the optical lines. They tell you exactly if this, it just helps massively with positioning. Okay. So like that. I know it's in the middle now. Cool.
And I remember the other way that you did that as well was you took the one that was round the outside. Didn't you? You did that round the outside, which is lined up.
There you go. I knew there was a reason why. Yeah, so then I had that. Then I could pop that in there, and then it's exactly in the right place.
I remember you doing that before as well.
That's exactly right. I knew the larger one was necessary. Thank you, Paul. It's been a day, isn't it? So then so here we go, right? So you pop that on there like that. You might even want to tape it into place so it doesn't move while you're working, right? So we'll do that like that. So we pop that in there like so.
That's your card held in place.
So now you could take that, if you like, and then pop that in so like that. And now if you want, now you know where you're going to stamp.
Yes.
That's if you want to stamp in the center or you want to know where that is.
Yeah.
And it's exactly the same thing. So now I can take that, I lift that out of the way, right? And I can pop that in there so I know it's in the right place. Then I'm going to, this is how, in a bid to get the embedding, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to pop that on there like so. This is on the blank. And then I'm going to just stick that down like that.
Yeah.
Now I know that that's in the middle. There are loads of different ways to get it in the middle without having to draw pencil marks on it.
Yeah, that's how I would have done it back in the day.
Yeah, I know you would. Right, and then we'll take that, and now it's about how to get the embed.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we'll do now is we're going to flip it over, and the idea is, what do we need to do the job? Well, we've got our tool, number 1 and number 2 tool.
Yeah.
I'll take that out of the way and bring it over here a little bit. Then I've got this is all different aids, how to do this.
Yeah.
We've got a tumble dry sheet. That helps the tool glide.
Yeah.
And then I've also got, with me my blending pen.
Yeah.
Would you happen to have a new nib for me, dear?
I think I can push the boat out and find you a new nib.
You don't. I don't have to, but I want to show you. I'd use my old nib. It's all right if it's a problem, Paul.
No, they were here. They've done a runner.
That's all right. Not to worry. I can use my old nib.
Okay.
Because so
here we go.
What I'm going to do is just use my finger on the back, because I can feel. Thanks, Paul. And just put a new nib in, because I use this all the time. Right, so you see there is an edge there, and we need to find that edge. So I can use, there are so many different options. Yeah. I hear so many different ideas
of doing
right.
It.
I hear people using the what's it called?
Hockey stick.
Hockey stick.
Jolly hockey stick.
You could use a jolly hockey stick to find the edge.
Yeah.
I wonder if that camera shows off the edge better. Yes,
yeah,
it
you
does.
Can just see that there.
Okay, let me just like that, so you can see, or you can use the blending. This is just the blending nib.
Yeah.
To show it. Right, let me turn it round one more time. So now you can really see it showing. So lots of different possibilities. For example, you can use your thumb, right? I use my thumb and I can see it immediately.
Yeah.
If you want to, so if you use a blending pen, when you go over the edge, it makes no difference. It doesn't hurt the card.
No.
Right. So if this was the inside of the card, this is the way to go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can turn this around. You'll notice that while I'm doing this, though, all the time I'm doing this, I'm moving this.
Yes.
So I don't want to
dislodge
it. That's it. So again, I'll go in again, and I can feel it like that, or I can take my hockey stick, and as soon as I butt up to the edge, I can feel it. And the hockey stick's useful because I'm going to use it
for the rub-ons.
For the rub-ons as well. So it's entirely, but you can see the embed here, can't you? And as soon as you go up with the hockey stick, you can feel it, right? And as soon as you do that, you can go down, even if you don't get to the ends.
Yes.
Right? Just get the lining, just butt up like that. You can see exactly what I'm doing here, can't you?
Yeah.
And then you go like that. Once you've done that, why don't we take a tumble dryer sheet, right? Because you'll find, do I use this at home? Probably not. Number 2 tool has got the one with the ball at the end.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to go round again. When I get to the corner, I'll go round this is what I do. I go round the corner. Then I turn it, so I'm always in the right place.
Yeah.
Then I'll go again. And I'll go round the corner again. So I always go round that corner.
Yeah.
Then I'll turn it a third time. I'll start from the corner, go down, go round the corner. So I'm always giving myself that guide.
Yes.
Then the fourth one, you just get that in the right place. Of course, it's like going in a bowl, isn't it? There you go. And then the fourth one, in we go again. Take your time doing this. I hear so many people struggling with this. And I think, well...
And you're doing this on a hard surface because some people think that maybe you need to do it on a soft to get the impression, but it definitely needs to be on the hard, doesn't it?
And then when you flip it over, then when you take this away, just lift it carefully so that it doesn't tear the paper. Just lift that away like so. Just peel that away. And use that again.
Magic.
And then you've got that really beautiful, professional looking embedded. See it there?
Yeah.
It's crisp and it's lovely.
And no machines are required.
No machines are required.
No.
And the thing is that now, like I said, that stays in the middle. That's it. So, I've got his 2 I've done.
Yeah.
Right, all ready to go. So you could batch make these.
I think that's nice, isn't it? Because if you've got them ready to go, then you can decide that you can spend an hour or so doing all your embedding. Then you could do your stamping. Then you could do your colouring. So you do it. It is that sort of sequence, isn't it? So you can do that, and then you can spend an evening with it on your lap, colouring in. Job done.
And once you get used to it,
Yeah.
especially, you know, it's Mini Makes Monday, you know, you're going to be using all these little stamps all fit into that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And perfect on the 3.5 by 3.5 stencil card.
Really nice.
So maybe you're looking to stock up on your stencil card. The item number for that, I've got your embedders here.
I'm very particular about these.
So if you want 2 packs of this, the item number is 31402. If you just want one, but you're going to get 100 in one pack, 31131, and that's also got 30% off as well. Funny that.
Cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so let me just put that back in my stash so I know where it is.
And you want your geo template,
and my geo template as well. That's it. That's it. That's my stash. I can't believe I've still got this.
I know.
You know,
you've probably got a couple of them.
I use it. So, I've got about 20 of them actually.
How many did you find at the weekend when you was tidying up?
So, but this one's still there. I've got a folder like that of embedders.
Embedders.
It's terrible, but it's okay because now I've tidied my room up. I've brought loads back. Have you seen the box outside of duplicates?
That's good.
Yeah.
Super.
Right. So now we start stamping. So we've got our stamps. What are we going to use? Well, I recommend archival black.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go to my stamps, my old
poppets.
stamps, and I'm going to use. These are the two I'm using: Paloma, Police, and Presh. These are the two. So now I've got my indexing sheet, my carrier sheet, and I can decide if I want to see, because now I've done the embedding. It's easy.
It's giving you that framework.
I've reduced the centerpiece, haven't I? So now I can decide if I want to put the words above or below, if I want to put her higher and put the words underneath, or if I want to put her at the base and put something above her. So I can see exactly now what I want to do. That was a bit screechy. Right. So I've got my 4x4 mega mounts.
Yeah.
And I could do this if I really wanted to make sure, because I want her down the bottom, right? I've decided.
Okay.
Because in my picture, I want to make sure that I've got enough room to put a rub on above.
Yeah.
See, so I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about composition.
Ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And then perhaps on this one, maybe I want to put the stamp underneath or above. So I've got to think about where I'm putting the stamp. Although I quite like it.
On that separate piece. Yeah. Especially
so now,
between craft fairs.
Yeah.
You could have those little sentiments as little add-ons, couldn't you?
Exactly. So you can see I've centered it.
Yeah. So
I know exactly where I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've got choices. Many of you use stamp positioners, so this is exactly what you do, isn't it? You kind of lay it up where you want it to be, and then you bring it down. Now you've got a choice as well. What you can do is use the edge of the stamp mount.
Yeah.
Right. And you could. So say I want to put her maybe just a little bit down, a bit like that. Okay, like that. Then what I'll do is, so that I know where she's going to go, I'll line this edge up with the edge of the card.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So that now, so I know when I go back down, I've just got to worry about that bit to get the right place.
Yeah.
Whereas this way, if I do it this way, I've got to think about all four sides.
Yeah.
Do you get it?
I do.
So put her where we want her on the card, obviously before you put ink on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's going to go down a bit, down a bit, down a bit, because I want to put the words above her.
Yeah.
That's what I've decided.
Okay.
She could go down a bit further, actually, Paul. This is how I spend my Sundays.
Higher and lower. Lower.
Right. So I'm going to concentrate on that edge again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now I know where she's going to go.
You're worrying about.
Right. So that's it. That really helps.
Yeah.
It does. And then I've got my ink pad. So let's do one at a time. So we're going double bubble here. But golden tip, definitely top tip, do the embedder. That's the only bit that it's not variable, is it?
No.
I want to test this. So while I'm testing it, I might as well use a bit of card, because you never know, it might work, right? The first one, you've got to kind of season it, okay?
Because even though those stamps are well loved, it's that first time of using it, isn't it? It's still got to be sort of reactivated, so to speak.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these stamps are very well loved.
Yeah.
And also, who knows where I found these ink pads?
With the 50 other in the craft room.
Oh, blimey, have I got a lot of these. So now I can use me mount trick, okay? Because I know that this is...
Yeah,
do you get
so
it?
if that works out perfectly, you know, then you can go back and add the embedder in with ease.
Exactly, exactly. So that works, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I just thought of that. Nice.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we know that works.
Good
so
ink
then
pad. Yeah.
Good ink pad. Ink pad's good to go. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. It's all lovely, mindful process.
Item number 50030 for a black archival.
Right, and then we'll go again. So now we're warmed up now.
Yeah.
And we're using Paloma. And we've got loads of her going now, but that's okay. I say this every year. I've got loads to make my Christmas cards. Dave said to me, "You haven't sent a Christmas card in all the years I've known you." I was like, "That's not very nice, is it?" Right, there you go.
She's lovely.
She's lovely.
Yes.
I always run out of time.
I know. Time. These last month or so, time has just flown, not only in days but in hours.
Mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
That, I tell you what shocked me was the Sunday workshop. I was like, it's like, who's put new batteries in the clock? Because it's going twice as fast as it should.
Yeah.
Wasn't it?
I know.
That was a mad one. It was almost surreal, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I know that I was really enjoying what we were doing with that new grey board, but crikey, that did not. So I want to change. I want to do it twice. Do you remember?
Yeah.
I know this is getting boring watching this, but it's good practice.
It's the process, isn't it?
It's good practice. And we're not in a rush, are we?
No.
There we go. So we've got, yeah, she works like lovely. And then, while we're doing this, we might as well do another little trick. See what I'm doing with my finger? You can see I'm pressing hard.
Yeah.
Because these ink pads, and many of you have already heard me say, but I'll say it again, these felt ink pads, sometimes they start to go concave.
Yes.
Because you use them again and again and again and again and again.
And you're always going
in the middle, and that's what happens. So then you go and stamp it, and the middle part of your image is missing. So I'm countering that by pressing on that part of the stamp.
Yeah.
On that part of the ink pad. Because I know if there's a curve in this ink pad, it's going to be in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you're using stamping platforms, that's often the way it goes, because you're doing the same thing with the stamping platform. Just saying. So let's chat about that for a minute. Right, now let's do one more. These are fast drying ink pads, so I need to kind of not dither. Get on with it.
Hurry up.
Okay, so now let me show you a couple of colouring tricks now. We'll use her. We've got her in front of us.
Yeah.
So we're going to use her.
Okay.
First thing I was going to say is, and this is often the case, let's go in here close. Let's go in closer. No, that'll do for the moment.
Okay.
If she's wearing a white dress,
yes.
How do you make that white? How do you make white on white? This is the thing. So in our Polychromos,
Polychromos, yeah.
These are the essential ones. And in the essential kit, there's a blue.
Yeah.
Right, which seems a bit weird to be bringing in blue.
There we go. So the item number for that is 31031 for those essentials.
So in the essentials, you've got all the greys for the drop shadows, like Carol P, what she was doing.
Yeah.
You've got that really nice pinky colour.
Yeah.
I won't say flesh because it depends where you come from.
Beige red.
Beige red. There you go. You've got gold, silver, copper. You've got those beautiful colours there. Is that copper or bronze?
Copper.
It is copper. Then you've got the greys, but this is the one I'm after. Then you've also got a really nice ivory and cream.
Yes.
So quite neutral colours. And then you've got a really dark grey. It's not black. Not white, not black.
Yeah, so it's the Payne's grey.
Payne's grey.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use this blue, and the blue, what I'm going to do is use the blue around the outside. So let's come in here and let's take a look. And what you'll find is if I, instead of colouring her in, let me get my...
You need your Dame Ednas.
Can you see him?
Stay in that lilac turquoisey. Lilac. Can I see him? I haven't got my glasses on. I can't see him.
Right, I've got my magnifiers on.
Okay.
And I've got my head out of the way. Tell me if my head's in the way.
No, head's clear.
Right, so now I can see. See, I can see so much better. I can see clearly now. Right. And you'll see as you start to, you colour in around the outside. And then what that does is, you'll see that light feathery strokes, like that, around the outside. And what it does is, it intensifies the inside.
Yeah.
So now the dress got white because I went round the outside and created the illusion of
a white dress.
See?
Yeah.
It should be
I remember
working.
you doing this back in the day with the pro markers. Do you remember? And it was
Oh,
like
that was a while ago.
The greys that you did, that there was that really, really pale grey that you just had to put round the outside of the edge, and all of a sudden it became white in the middle, just like this.
I don't even remember doing it, Paul.
Yeah, many moons ago that was.
Pro markers, cool. That was a different world. Right, see, so you can just add, see how you just add a kind of a little flash of blue around the outside?
Yeah.
There you go. And you can take the, now what I've done is I've taken the pencil and I've turned it so it's sharper on that side. I don't have to keep sharpening it.
Yeah.
And now I can get in a bit tighter, and you'll see as I do this, it will go whiter as you go around. So just have a look where she's holding. See, I can see, right, that's behind her. That's, I can't see, that's her jacket. So I'm just going to get a little bit of a shadow going around her. And now inside her dress as well, see this bit here?
Yeah.
There's a bit of a frill or yeah, so I'm just going to go in there. But because Marina Fedotova's drawn this so sketchily, it's really nice to do. You see?
Yeah.
It's really lovely. There you go. And you can really... And then the other thing is, of course, your dry blending.
Yeah.
So if you want to, you can take your blending pen and you can just...
It just smooths it out.
It smooths it out beautifully, yeah. So it's just a really neat way of creating a white dress where there was a... And then you've got, of course, you know, we've got all those lovely Polychromos
those
now,
new ones that we launched, yes, spring, summer, autumn, winter.
So they're really cool. Do you want to show them off?
Yeah, definitely.
Because this is where I'm going to find the red for her jacket and the green. They're sprinkled through spring, winter.
All the different colours.
So none of the colours are repeated either.
Let me just zoom out a little. So we have our spring collection, item number 31900. Then we have our summer collection, 31901. Then we have our autumn collection, sounds like a fashion parade, 31902. And then finally we have our winter collection, 31903. And these are £16.50 plus your club discount. And we shone a light on these on Friday when we launched them, didn't we?
And the whole idea for me is that I'm finally... the budget that we had for colouring pencils, we've invested in what I consider to be the Rolls Royce of the colouring world.
Absolutely.
So this hits both camps. This is perfect for parchers. This is perfect for stampers and colorists.
And if you've got your Pergolina pencils already, this just increases the range, doesn't it? Because there's only 16, the B pencils, because there's only 16 in there.
That's right.
And now you've got this beautiful collection.
So when you look, for example, at the autumn colours, right, you can see here we've got 6 autumn colours. So now I can decide if I want to go with her red dress. You see, I've got a lovely red in there. I've got more of a burgundy. This is spring. See, so you've got more of a plummy colour in there and a pink. So there's a really beautiful. I spent a lot of time deciding what was going where.
Closer?
Yeah, good idea. Yeah. Okay. So you see, I just put a really light.
Like an undercoat, isn't it?
Yeah, we did this in the workshop, didn't we? Just let me put my colouring glasses on so I can see better. That's it. And you're just going to put a little, you'll see, and it was very evident in the workshop when we had the power of comparison, didn't we?
Yes.
And you'll see as you do this, you just add layers. You'll be blown away by the quality of these.
Because sometimes you think, in order to get the intensity of the colour, you've got to go on heavy first, but all you're doing is actually sealing it, aren't you?
That's it. So what you're doing is you're going in really lightly with a really low. And if you want to leave a bit of white, then leave it. Don't, you know. Thing about these as well is they you can erase them if you go in too heavy. See, and what I'm doing all the time is I'm turning that pencil. So if I want the sharper edge, I just keep going until I don't have to keep sharpening and making the pencil smaller and smaller, you know. You can see how dark you can go. Watch this under her arm here. So I'll go in a bit more. And you just, they're so creamy. It's just beautiful to use. They're just a delight. They're professional artist quality pencils.
Yeah.
There you go. And you can blend the colors as well. So all the time that I'm not pressing too hard, and I'm just doing these circular motions. We had this conversation before. I'm doing this I'm doing this all the time, like that.
Yeah.
Right. And but if I want to press harder, you see the difference in intensity.
Yeah.
Look, you can and then if I turn it round, I can get really detailed.
That sharp end again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's quite something. You don't need loads of reds to get this. So let's just do that now. I've got a really sharp edge on there now. Right, and then if I take my blending nib, I'm going to go in.
More nibs?
I can just use this one. It's all right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind actually. Thank you, Paul. Let's just take this one. That's better. Right. So I use the other one to go around the embedder. Now watch the difference in the colour when I smooth over the top. Can you see how it's smoothing it out? Look at that. The difference
can definitely see that on that side of the jacket.
There you are. So then I can go in here and I'm lifting the pigment from the base and taking it up into the light area. So you go into the dark area and you bring it up into the light area. And that's how you maintain the shadow. You know, look at her shoes. It's such a pleasure to do this with these pencils. There you go. You don't need oil. You can do it dry because there's enough pigment there. Right. So now she's wearing a white dress. She's wearing a white dress. And you can take the blue and you can, look, I'm going to add blue to the star. There's so much potential here. This is just a solid blue. Add a little bit of depth on those edges there. You know, if we look at where I went with this, you'll see I've added a little bit of green, a little bit of, you know, it's easy. We haven't even noticed him yet. But we can tie him in, you see, with that red pencil. Just put his, there you go, a little bit of hat.
And I remember in some of the shacks, which will all be available on the YouTube channel, when you was doing the colouring in of the Poppet postcards, and the hair, and it was like the 3 different colours, and it was the dark, the medium, and the light, wasn't it? And how you created that light effect. So
it depends what colour you want her hair to be, right? But we've got the colours here that we want, let's say, and I'm going to go with these colours because I want her to be. So you've gone for autumn. Blonde.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I've gone for the creamy colour. Yeah, that's it. And then the autumn colours.
Again, yeah.
All right.
Nice.
So I'm going to start light, medium, dark.
Yeah.
Right. And we're just going to add a little film of that yellow, that light colour. There you go. So she's a little blonde cherub. There you go. But you leave a bit of white in there. Let me get my glasses on again. Here we go. Let's have a look. So we'll do this, and then I'll show you. Once I've done this, we'll go to how to use a mapping pen. Yeah. So just add a little bit of depth through there. There we go. There.
Lovely set, the autumn.
It is very useful.
It's got that lovely green in there, perfect for holly and ivy. And
that's it. So I haven't actually sharpened these because I feel I don't need to. I'm just going to add a little bit of, see, so I'm going in over the medium colour, and I'm just adding a little flash of brown shade. Yeah, just shadow more than anything. There you go. Nice, eh?
yeah.
So, and then if you want to blend it, tone it all down, then go back over with the lighter colour at the end, and you can get all those colours back in again. There you go. The pencil itself does the blending.
Yeah.
So you can see how easy that is. So she's a bit darker than her, right? But you can see, and her dress pops more than hers because I went darker in the background.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to show you the different levels of intensity using exactly the same pencils, but what a difference it makes.
It's the layering, isn't it? And the pressure applied.
Exactly.
Going on softly, softly, and then...
How much do you want to use? Yeah. So put them back in the autumn one, put that in the essentials. That goes back in the essentials, and that goes in my autumn one.
Yeah.
I know. How long is that going to last, you think? I'll just leave it to you.
No. Well, luckily, you get a list of them, and they have the names on the pencil, so that helps.
It's not too tricky.
It's not too tricky. There's only 6.
At this point.
Yeah.
Right. So now let's take a look at this.
Okay.
And I wanted to go to, I'm going to use the slightly lighter one, only because, what do you think? That one.
That one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll show you a trick. So now we're going to go to your pot. I've got my old stuff still, but it's new now, isn't it?
We have, yes. So it is on pre-order, the sticky ink. We're expecting a delivery of that next week. But this was another one of those quick turnarounds with the product, with the pot holder. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that?
Spoke about that in the morning, and it was good to go in the afternoon. So you can get the preloaded pot holder. It's got your Dorso, your Perga glue, and your sticky ink. Yeah, that was a real quick turnaround on that.
Same thing as the tree masks.
Tree mask, yep.
Yeah.
Everything is available individually. So if you want the mapping pen on its own, that's got 30%. This
has all got 30% off. Has it?
It has indeed. Has it, she says.
Sorry, Dave.
Dave doesn't mind. He likes making them.
Right, let's have a look at this sticky ink.
Yeah.
And this is really where you want to sit down to do this, but we don't have a chair.
I can bring a chair over.
No, you're all right. Stand. This won't take too long. Right, you don't want to shake the sticky ink, because once you've got bubbles, you've got bubbles. And then you probably want just a piece of coloured paper like that. I'm going to use it so you can see what you're doing. Next thing, you want a damp cloth, and then you want to make this wet. You want to wet the nib.
Right, okay.
All right, so you know what I mean? Just make it
moist.
Moist.
You need a moist nib.
Yeah. Oh, you are, isn't he? Smut. Right.
We're going to get told off again.
Right, so you put them away. Okay. Put your nibs away.
His nibs.
Right, and then what we're going to do is it's good that you're looking at it from above, because what we're going to do is we're going to take that, probably want to come in a little bit closer, Paul. We're going to take that there.
Yeah.
Right, and you see you've made a little puddle in there.
Yes.
And then because you want to just get it started, right?
It's like the old-fashioned fountain pens, isn't it?
It just takes a little while to get it started. Once it starts, then you can move it through, and you'll see you can make it really fine. Look.
That's what I love about the mapping pen. How fine you can go. And
the thing about the sticky ink is that it doesn't matter how. Is that as close as we can get?
Let me go closer.
Right. So it doesn't matter how long you leave that, it will stick.
Yes.
If you make it too puddly, for want of a better expression,
take longer to dry.
One, it will take too longer to dry.
Yeah.
And secondly, the embossing, the glitter it kind of, it get like mounds of it.
Yeah.
You know, it puddles up. So what I'm saying is, once you get, you want a bit of paper on the side, dark, so you get the line you want, right? And when you're happy with that, don't experiment on your artwork, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Right. And then once you've got this, then you can decide where do you want to put the glitter. So for example, and this is really where you can put the lines. So I'm going out here, and I find that when I just like these little dots, right? You just add a little tiny bit of pressure like that, and then take the pressure off. And you should be able to see from the light should be able to help you. Do you see what I mean? So for example, and I'm going to start at the top. I haven't coloured in these berries, the holly leaves or the berries. I haven't coloured this bit in. I did that on the other one. But let's say, for example, I can see, this is where I need the light to be. You won't believe what I'm doing now. But I can't, because I need the light to hit it.
To see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at home, it's all about the light, really. And when you're working on white, it's not easy, is it?
No.
Right. So there's a little bit of there. Let's put a little bit. It's wherever I put this. That'll work. So you kind of want to work, because it stays sticky, so there's no rush. That's the best part of all this, isn't it?
Yeah.
So let's say I want to put a little bit of glitter in her collar, and perhaps in her. And then if it's not working, if you can see that it's, then you need to come on your scrap again till you can see it, right? And then no rush. And then just stipple that in, because I want it to be a little bit more dotty. There you go. So you got lines, you got dots, you got super fine lines, haven't you?
You have. And for me, you've got more control with this mapping pen.
Massively. Now let's see what it looks like if you put it over colour. Should we see what happens if we put it over colour? So now, for example, we'll get it started.
And because you're using a wax-based pencil to do the colouring, that colour's not going to move. Whereas if it was a watercolour pencil, the moisture would make that colour move, wouldn't it?
Yep. So this is all base, so it stays where it is.
Yeah.
Now let's see what happens if we put a glitter. I'm going to completely cover that. So there's a lot of glitter. There's a lot of glue in that.
Yeah.
Now, too much in my opinion. Right. I feel I've got too much in there. Right. So I've got to let that dry. Otherwise it's going to be a holy mess. You see? But I can lift that off a little bit as well.
And use it in other places.
Yep. So now I'm just going to move it, take it from there and move it to where else I want to add glitter. And you don't have to adhere to the line art, do you? Let's see if we add a little bit of glitter to her jacket as well, right? Let's just add a little bit of, just see what happens if we add little dots.
You can see that because you're on a colour now.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
And I'm taking the ink, I'm using the star where I overcooked it as a dispenser.
Yeah.
So you just take your time. Right, let's see. I think probably I need a little bit in there. Because if I've missed a bit, it doesn't matter. It's not important. I'll go back and do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's just see. But you'll see, this is the most important thing, really, is to wet it a little bit before you start. And then use a dark piece of paper so that you can see
how much is on there.
How much is on there.
Yeah.
And if there's too much on there, then you're going to have to lift it off a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder, and the other thing is to make sure that this is clean before you start, not sticky. And water and a paper towel will clean that perfectly.
Yeah.
So if I take, just for the moment, because I know that I want to do something else to show you.
Yeah.
I think this is worth seeing this.
Yeah.
If I just wipe this clean again now.
Yeah.
Right.
It did not go in the mouth.
It did not?
No, I know. I'm just saying, people know.
It did not.
It did not.
Right, but it's clean now.
It is indeed.
It did not.
It did not.
It didn't.
No, no.
That did. That didn't.
Yeah.
I haven't got any water here, Paul.
Got to spritz the bottle.
Okay, I'll use that next time then. Right, so now I've got that.
Yeah.
Let me just check what I'm doing. And I need to offer it up to the light. I need to offer it up to the light so I can see what I've got. Yeah, nice. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now I'm going to put my lid on here. Just good housekeeping.
Definitely put the lid on the sticky ink.
That's a lot to do with why we have a pot holder now.
Yes.
Isn't it? So I've got choices now. Let's have a look. If I take this and I'm going to enter my glitter.
Yeah.
Right. Now this little artwork, that can wait. You can tell us all about the glitter, Paul.
Okay, so with our glitter, we have a complete collection. I'll bring the details in. So if I just swap over, if I may.
You do that while I put a little bit of, excuse me, reaching across, but I just want to show another little trick, and I could always start, I can get ahead.
So if you want the complete collection, the item number is 70305, and that gives you your 6 pots of glitter, your mapping pen, and your sticky ink. If you want the glitter on its own, it's 70252. Mapping pen on its own, 70039, and the sticky ink, which is on pre-order, 70134. Now, the wonderful thing about our Perga glitter is that it is, I'm going to zoom in on this, it is ultra fine, anti-static, translucent, iridescent, non-toxic, and it's not a toy. You get a hint of blue, copper, green, pink, silver, and gold. And it's so ultra fine. It's made for us exclusively by Wow, lovely Marion Emberson. And one of the selling points on this was that it has a large opening on the pot. So it means that back in the day, there was a company that did ultra fine glitter like this, and it had a tiny little spout, and you could never get it back in, and you'd end up losing a lot of it. So to have this is great. And Barb will show you exactly why it's beneficial to have those larger openings on there. So you've got the bundle. The glitter is on the glue is on pre-order, the sticky ink. It's due in at the end of next week. So if you order the bundle or you order the sticky ink on its own, then that will come to you when that arrives in the country.
Do you want to have a little quick recap of all the different
Of course I can. I'm going to bring up full screen graphics. Let me just go back. I'm going to go here. So we've got our full screen graphics here. So the Christmas mini poppets, your A5 stamp sets, artwork by Marina Felatova. The item number for the Christmas collection is 70365. Now they all have the same 30% saving on them, bringing them down to £14.69. As a Diamond Club member, it's only £12.49. So we have the Christmas, then we have the flower poppets, item number 70388. Then we move along to our pixies, item number 12026. Then we have our sprites, item number 12025. Then finally, we have our whimsy mini poppets, item number 70387. Now, if you want to go for the slightly larger version, the A6 square, then we have them in the same configuration. So the Christmas ones, 70363. You've got a £15.28 saving, plus your club discount, bringing that price down to £30.31. Then if you want to go for flowers, 70399. Pixies, 12024. Then the next one is sprites, 12023. And then finally, the Whimsy Poppet A6 square stamp collection, 70400. Now, also on the show page, we also have our printed pocket Poppet card toppers. So you get them in colour, and you also get them in black line art, perfect for colouring in. And you get 6 designs on each sheet of the 6 different characters. So that's 12 A4 sheets. That's got a £3.75 saving. This is mad. £8.74. Diamond Club members, £7.43. So if you're looking for super quick and easy, then this is the way to go. We also have them in the Happy Christmas, item number 31644. We have the Playful Sprites, 31640. We have Pretty Flowers, 31642. And then the Wishful Whimsy, 31643. Okay, are we good to go?
We are.
Okay, let's come back to that one on the screen.
Okay, well done. Just a little recap. It gave me a chance to put some sticky ink on this other one.
Super.
Right, so I've got two things, and also it kind of flags up how you can do all this in advance.
Yeah.
And then the sticky ink stays sticky.
As long as you don't put anything on it.
As long as you don't put anything
on top of one another.
No, don't do that. So now this one, I mean, it's difficult to see, but this one's also got a little bit on there. Not much.
Okay.
But I haven't even coloured this one in because you can do one or the other.
Okay.
Now let's have a look. I'm going to put some. We did this one together.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go for. Let's see. What should we go for? I would
6
say.
to choose from.
I'm going to go for silver.
Silver with the blue. That would be nice for the silver, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the silver. See what we get.
Do I need to move this one?
Yeah, probably. Mind you, don't put your finger on it.
Yeah, no.
Right, so we're just going to pop a little bit on there. Let's see. And the thing is, if I feel I need to add more, I can.
Yeah.
Right, so I've just covered it up. But the idea is, that's lovely, look. Really lovely.
Beautiful.
So let me just put that there for a minute.
Yeah.
And we'll just get rid of the excess.
Back into the pot.
Back into the pot. So I'm going to make a little funnel. I know I'm teaching you to suck eggs here, but it's a good way. And the thing about it is because, as you were saying, I'm sure you were saying it, I switched off. But did you say about anti-static?
Anti-static and the large opening. Switched off. Story of my life. Switched off.
I can hear you
switched
talking.
Off in a minute.
I knew there was
it was just
noise.
a noise.
Right, okay. What was that
humbug.
one? Right, I want to try something else. Let's take a look at the one I've just done. Then.
Okay.
Try not to spit at it. So if we take a look here, you can see.
Look at
that.
It's so subtle.
Detailed and subtle.
It really is, because you don't want to overpower it, do you? And a lot of glitter out there is sort of like chunky. It's like that salt, isn't it?
So you can see here, it's very lovely, isn't it? And if we just, you can just see that where I went on the lines.
Yeah.
On the look and on the
jacket,
on the
star,
the collar.
Yeah.
Little dots on her, even the little dots on her jacket really picked it up beautifully.
The little hat on the birdie down at the bottom of the present.
There you go. So I think the point of this is that it's very delicate, very lovely. And it works on colour, off colour. But you can see she's definitely wearing a white dress now.
And it works on card as well as your parchment as well.
Yeah, so that's great. And as far as the mapping pen goes, just add a little bit of moisture or water to it before you start. And for me, the main thing is to get the flow going. See, that's sticky.
Yes.
So I'm going to try something now.
Okay.
Let's put that one to one side.
Yeah.
That's one Christmas card.
One done. Yeah.
Right. So now let's do this. And this time, enter
a foil.
Foil. Let's see if this works. Okay. So I take a bit of foil.
So just because we call it hot foil,
exactly,
it doesn't have to be used in the laminator because it's a top quality
just
foil.
Don't put it on me.
So
sticky.
So we've got the 3 different options. We've got your rose gold. We also have your silver, and we also have your gold. Now these prices are discounted as well. So these aren't the prices you're going to pay. This is when we did them the other week. So they're normally $5.25. So there's a special offer on those as well.
Cool.
So
I've got my gold.
Yeah.
So let's see if this works.
Okay.
You got that?
Yeah. Wait for you to come back in. There we go.
Okay.
Super.
So let's take this. Well, let's try it on here first, because then
Okay.
we'll know, won't we? Right, so I've got my bit of gold.
Yeah.
And let's see if we get anything there. If I pop that on there like that, let's see if this works. You can use the hockey stick as well, and it picks up all the dots. You know, if you want to put some gold on her fur jacket or in the basket, let's see if it works. We'll just do it on the scrap first. Right. There you go.
Nice.
Check that out. Proper foiling. Isn't that lovely? There's another bit up there. Just to make a point that even, I'm not saying this is art, I'm just saying that's the amount of ink you want.
Yes.
If you want to make sure that you get in contact, you can just rub
Give
the
it a
front.
little burnish.
Yeah. There you go. And it works beautifully. Let's go to this camera so you can see it. Just so you can see even on the scrap. Every little line that I did, every little dot, it gets picked up.
Yeah.
Right. So that means now, this is lovely gold foiling. You know, it's like spot foiling on really expensive cards.
It is, yeah.
Right. So if let's take our toppers or our the parchment poppets.
Yeah.
That are already coloured in.
Yes.
If you wanted to do, you know, like when you buy really expensive cards or on the 70th.
Yes, and you've got that.
You know,
because
spot
the
UV.
printed parchment you can't use with the foiling system because we didn't print them. So you wouldn't be able to foil them how we would normally. So that's a great way of doing that.
So sticky ink really works. And the good news is there's no time panic. It's not like you've got to get this right. And if I didn't put enough on here, then I can always go back and add it, because I'll soon find out, won't I? As soon as I pop, let's just pop her like that now.
Yeah.
Right. And I'll rub on there with my finger and let's see. And I can use. You
may often have bits of scrap foil from when you're doing the hot foiling. Where there's often bits left at the side. So now you've got a use for them.
So let's see. See, one thing I did figure out is if you put too much sticky ink down.
Yes.
When you burnish it too much, it squelches it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just saying. Right.
Don't want any fat lines on this.
No, not really, because it
ruins. It'll take away from.
So let's see what we've got, and then I'll see if it worked. Oh yeah, it only works when you lift it up. Look, so you can see exactly.
Look at that.
Really light detail.
It is just
check out
detailed.
her scarf. I just went on the lines of the scarf.
Yeah.
And on see the hat.
Look at that.
Just a little tiny bit. See the cuff.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this well enough.
You can definitely see it.
There.
Yeah, you can definitely see it.
See it?
Yeah.
Just find the sweet spot. So let's say, for example, looking at that, okay, come back in, and then I think, right, I can see exactly where I want to go a bit more.
Yeah.
Right, so it's absolutely no problem at all. I'll go back in, and I think, right, I've done one lot, now I'm going to go in a second time.
Yeah.
But I don't want to over-egg it.
Okay.
I maybe under-egged it there, because I was doing it while you were having a recap.
Yeah. Well, I was waffling.
Well, I think there was something going on.
There's something going on.
Let's have a look. So I've got that going there now. So I don't want to overcook it. If it gets too gloopy, I only know that if it gets too gloopy, it will just squelch.
Yeah.
Right. So it's better to do less twice. You know?
Yeah. Better
to do less twice than too much the first time.
Yeah.
You can't take. You can always add it, but you can't take it away. Right. So now, I don't know if you can actually see what I'm doing here. Do you want to come in a little bit?
And then
Let's just see if I've got anything. See, the trouble is I'm working with a transparent, I'm working white on white, which is a bit of a moment. It's not, but see that great big blob there? That would be a disaster on here.
Yes.
Right, so let's just see if you see that big blob?
Yeah.
Big blob. I'll tell you what I'll do a big blob so you can actually see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is all a bit blobby here. But, yeah, see way too much down here. Do you get it?
Yeah.
You can see exactly what's happening here, can't you?
It's just pooling, isn't it?
It is. And the trouble is, you think, oh, well, I'm going to get loads of gold then, but what will happen is it'll be the opposite.
It's like the main layers effect, isn't it?
It is, exactly. It is. Let's add a little bit down here as well. But you think you're doing yourself a favor because you've got so much there, but actually it's the opposite. And you probably, if you have got that much, you see, I love all this delicate, don't you? It's really nice.
Now, I've had a question come through. Deborah's asking if we ever covered how to draw the parchment angels' faces. Now, this was, you did that on the wooden heads, and I think it was the Monday after the launch. It was in the shack. I think it was in the shack.
I did do it, didn't I?
You did do it. It was definitely done.
It was last Monday.
And I think it was the
Monday before.
Monday before. I think
it
was definitely, it was the Monday after we launched on the Sunday. So it will be that episode of the shack.
Yeah, I agree. And you know what I'm doing? I'm just taking a blending pen because I can see.
To suck some of it up.
Yep. Well, it's in for a penny, but if it works, I just know that if I'm gold foiling and it's too much, it will go the other way. So you may think that this is like a bit too tricky, but it's so lovely when it works.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even think about the foiling at all.
Didn't you?
not on this, no, because normally the foiling you just do it through the machine, but because you've stamped it,
different ball game.
Can't, because it won't work on that ink.
It's all about spot UV. See, that's way too much. I'll show you what happens if you've got a big blob like that on your artwork.
Yeah.
That's right. See, big blob.
Yeah.
Right, watch. So I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to squish that out. I can tell you now what's going to happen. There'll be a hole where the ink was.
Yeah.
And it will be squelched all around the outside, I reckon. Let's just have a look. So that could be your artwork now that's happening to.
Yeah.
The other thing is I'm playing for time because it's giving me a little bit of time.
Drying time.
Let that dry.
Yeah.
So let's see what happens. It's going to stick to something. There.
Yeah.
Blob.
Not nice, is it?
Do you see? I mean, it's a nice background if you want, like.
But yeah, it wasn't at that little dot how it started.
It didn't start out life like that, did it? So it just goes to show you, whereas before we had really tight lines and everything was perfect, if you put too much down, you get it.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. We've got a little bit there as well. So you don't even have to press so hard. Just finger once, done.
Yeah.
Nice, eh? Now let's see what happens over here then. Let's see what happens over here then.
Over here.
Over here.
Governor.
I don't know where I've gone, but there's bound to be a bit more gold. Got sticky fingers now. There's definitely a bit more gold on there, isn't there? Definitely sticking to something.
Yeah.
Something. Oh, London's coming out today. What's going on here? What's going on, Paul?
Goodness gracious me.
Surrey's gone home and Hackney's come out.
Sorry.
Right.
No hurry in Surrey.
Right. There. See, you can see you see where the scarf was?
Yeah.
So now I've reintroduced the scarf. So this is beautiful. Spot. Look, there you go. Get it? So delicate.
Nice.
Isn't it lovely?
Yeah.
And it works. What I said about unblotting.
Yes.
That worked.
Mapping with the
because there was way too much on there.
It just sucks it up, doesn't it? Absorbs it.
It does.
So you could keep a nib.
That's it.
For that.
And then you just look. You just go like that. A bit more on the basket. See the basket?
Yeah.
So now I'm just going round. I'm just see what sticks.
And it is definitely better if you let it sort of dry completely.
Look, the tips of the feet, the shoes.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? So you just use a bit of scrap like this, and wherever you just press on it, and you can feel whether it's worked or not. I'll tell you what, this is really lovely, Paul. Check out the shoes. Right, I'm going for it.
Gold shoes.
Gold.
Look at that. You can really see it.
I can't see a thing.
You've got the wrong goggles on.
Oh,
no, you can definitely see it.
Let me put my
the
posh
light
glasses
is
on.
catching it.
Because I know it's worked.
It has worked.
Isn't that lovely? There you go. Look.
in a way, it looks as if it's been embossed,
Yeah.
like heat embossed, but it's not raised, and
No.
it's not too in your face.
And the other thing is, right now I've done that. That looks so nice, doesn't it? When you get close up. And now I've done that. Let me show you this one. So there, right, you can see I put too much. See how it blobbed?
Right, okay, yeah.
Right. But I added colour afterwards.
Right, okay.
So I did all this just to see if it worked.
Yeah, because you don't want to spend time colouring it in.
Precisely,
and then not work.
Yeah. And then I added the colour afterwards. I just went round it, and you can actually go over the gold, and it doesn't affect it.
I suppose it will go into areas where it hasn't stuck.
It really works well, Paul.
That's lovely.
So it's very nice, and it's just I just felt that sticky ink, apart from the fact that there's no race against the sticky ink.
No, exactly.
And it's perfect for the mapping pen, that you get those fine lines, but it also works really brilliant for that kind of that designery posh card element where you just add splashes or,
as you say, it's
spot
that spot
UV.
Yeah,
really lovely to any cards, you know.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Opens it all up to all the stamps and
yes, it totally
with the
has.
foil.
Yeah, and we had it in the cupboard all along.
Yeah.
And now we know how to use it.
Exactly.
Then of course I think we've done everything we wanted to. I showed off the glitter.
Yeah.
So that'll be nice. That'll be set now. There you go.
Nice. So you got 1, 2, 3 Christmas cards to send now.
There you go. Result. So we've got one with a little bit of colour. Then I've got that one there. Hey, 4.
4 lucky recipients this year.
Mum.
Steve and Sheila. Dave.
No, I'm not.
Oh, Grace and Mark.
That'll do. Oh, do you want one? No.
No, I'm all right. Christmas bar humbug.
But you can see how lovely they are.
Yeah.
And then as far as words or stamps go, I just want to finish on this note.
Yeah.
If you haven't got this set of stamps,
the essentials.
They are essentials.
Yeah, they're on the show page.
Are they hot? Are they 3?
They will have 30% off as well. Of course they will.
Right, let me show you. These are cool. So these are so nice. The writing on these is so lovely. See that little Happy Christmas? These ones, Peace on Earth.
Yeah.
That's what I've used there.
Nice.
Okay. The little tiny stamps, they work so nice.
Especially perfect for the
Peace
mini
and
mates.
love.
And the artwork.
Oh, Happy Christmas. This is such a nice font. This one. Let's have a look. I've got to do it. Right. Shall I?
Go on then.
Yeah. Let me just go and get a mount. Talk among yourselves for a minute.
So it's a lovely collection. We've got the I'm Essential Christmas, and you've also got the I'm Essential birthday as well. Now there's 30% off if you buy the bundle, and there's 30% off if you buy them individually.
They're cool. Very, very cool. So I'm going in from the side so I can see it.
Okay.
Right. Another tip. This is what I do when I'm doing these little things. Right, these little things.
Yeah.
I use a 3.5 by 3.5.
Right.
Right. So I stamp in the corner. So I go like this. I'll show you. Just to make sure. So that means I've got 2 sides right before I carry on.
Yeah.
Right. So I go like that. Let's see. And then I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to actually tell you what I do need to do is get off that, because there's not enough contrast between the white and the. I need a contrast to see the edge.
See where you go.
Yeah. So, for example, I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to hover until I'm happy. The thing about these little stamps is you can kind of squelch them if you press too hard. Perfect.
Nice.
Love it. Do
really
love it when it works. Right. So I could do that one, then I could do another one there, and then I just keep going round. You see.
Yeah.
So I've got one there, then I trim it, start again. So you just use a piece of, see what I mean?
Yeah.
And then
sort of eating away from the outside
just
in.
chomping away, and you're always getting 2 right, 2 right, 2 right.
Yeah.
Okay. So then this one, for example, and you've always got to know, right? You've always got to know when you stamp onto your actual work.
Yeah.
You know that you've got one to put over the top if it doesn't work perfectly.
Doesn't work.
Always know that, and then you're going with more confidence.
Yeah. Just think of it as you test.
Yeah, exactly.
So you've done one for test, one for best. So just think of that one as your test, and then it's psychologically removes the pressure.
And actually, if you had your act together, you'd probably do all the stamping at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like I really, if I had my act together, I would probably have put this in there before I started all that gubbins.
Yeah.
I really would. I really would, because now I need to make sure that it's going to fit. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
You know. And me personally, I'm going to go like that because I don't want to risk it. No, come on, Barbara, you're a stamper. Let's do this thing. Okay, no pressure, drum roll.
This is your test. One for test.
But do I want to make it? Oh, Barbara, you're
quick drying.
Yeah, all right. I need you to remind me. Of course I do. Right. And then you know there's just that little bit of pressure. Oh, Barbara. Perfect. Nice. Well, that was a bit of luck.
I like it at the jaunty angle.
Well, it had to be at a jaunty angle because she was bang in the middle again.
It goes
if I
with
brought
the flow.
her down, see?
Yeah.
So here on this one, there was plenty of room to put it at a straight. Should we do it again? Oh, in for a penny. Live dangerously. Right, see, that one's going to sit there nicely, isn't it? Perfect. There you go. So it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you've always got to know when you're doing that, though, that you can always, if it doesn't quite pan out, I mean, it needs to be a bit longer.
Yeah.
Right?
If
Otherwise,
you're going to go, if that was going to be Happy Christmas anyway,
yeah, exactly,
and it goes wrong, you're going to put Happy Christmas over the top because that's what the intention
that's it.
was.
And if you're not a stamper and you think there's no way I'm even going to attempt that, then all I can say is rub on.
Christmas sentiments, we've got those.
These are so nice to use.
You've got your rub-ons, but you've also got your stickers as well.
Yeah, but the thing about the rub-ons, I mean,
it allows the colour to come through, doesn't it, from behind?
So, for example, the rub-ons.
So for your Christmas ones.
Is how I got that.
Yes.
And I was able to get right in tight, and the font is fabulous.
Yes. Because if you'd gone for the sticker, it would have blocked out the image, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So there you go. And thus endeth our class on
Christmas mini makes.
Foiling.
Yes.
On glitter.
Yes.
On perfect poppets. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so really, if you're looking to build a stash, you want as many stamps as you can handle.
Yeah.
You want some of these 4x4s. You want the 3.5 by 3.5
stencil card.
Card. And then the only other thing that I reach for all the time is the 5x5. See, and that's a perfect mini make.
Yeah.
So you get 10 white card blanks and envelopes, which is what I've used for the back.
Yes.
There you go.
Perfect.
That's it.
There we go. Job done.
And did we talk about the mapping pen and the sticky ink?
We did indeed. Yes, I waffled about that when you was distracted.
It's okay. It's okay.
Is it home time yet?
Yep. Time to go. So Gracie, thank you so much for helping. And Paul, always a pleasure. Never a chore. That's it.
And thank you for keeping us company. So we'll be back for you tomorrow at 10 o'clock, Louise's Groovy Tuesday. And then 2 o'clock, I'll be joining Lou for groovy poppets and the parchment poppets as well. So
be sure to pop a parchment poppet in your basket.
And then Wednesday, you're on Hobby Maker at 1 and 3.
I am.
And then on Friday, the lovely Deborah Wheeler, I'll be joining Deborah at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock, and she's got something new to launch on Friday. She has indeed, something that we launched at the open days.
Oh yeah, fabulous.
Yes, so
nice.
Make sure you tune in
that's
on Friday
lovely.
for that.
Lovely.
So
thank you for your company. We'll see you next time.
Take care now. Bye-bye.